Happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to run through some announcements really quick before our speaker. And so I'm going to start right now. Gratitudes. We do our gratitudes on a daily basis. I saw this. I thought it was great. Each day I am thankful for nights that turned into mornings, friends that turn into family, dreams that turn into reality, and likes that turn into love. So I am grateful today. And these are affirmations that I found. I thought this is pretty great. It sort of encompasses almost every single thing that, I think about, I'm sure you think about. So gratitude and affirmations are certainly one of the best things that I've incorporated into my life on a daily basis. And I love doing it with you guys, starting off our morning with a lot of gratitude and affirmations to start our day, and actually maybe change the trajectory of our day. Maybe we thought we had a bad hair day, maybe, but after reading affirmations, no, that's not possible. So I'm going to go through some announcements today before I bring on Teresa, and I'm excited because we're doing this market party in Santa Monica, and this is something that would be an amazing thing. If you know anybody in Santa Monica, you can't get there, Robert and I will be there tonight. Dr. Joy and Dr. Joshua, I call him Dr. Josh, they are both naturopaths. They are also both, Dr. Delson is a chiropractor, similar to Fred Vaziri. Both of them are extremely well-versed in supplements, vitamins, and things like that. And they are doing a wellness party for EHT, and we're going to also talk a little bit about our new product, What We Know. And so these are the types of things that I think are very, very important for all of us to really plug into. And if you don't have a guest and you can get there, it'll be definitely worth your while. These are great people. They're great to know, and they're very, very knowledgeable. Dale is in New Jersey, and so Robin has a lot in store for him, a lot of sit-downs, a lot of people that they're meeting with and calling and three-way calling. So hopefully we're going to get them on the phone this week to kind of talk about what they're up to there. We're going to San Francisco, and we're excited about it. We're going to get there Thursday morning. We're leaving here at like 5 o'clock in the morning, even though Robert's kind of challenged by that, but it'll be fine. And we're going to meet with a lot of people. So of course, if you know anybody there, please send them our way. And also in Sacramento, there's going to be lots of fun going on there with the Ransoms, and that they're doing their market party in the morning of the regional. So if you have people in Sacramento, please send them that way. And then we're doing the regional as well in San Francisco. And there's a new market party happening in the San Fernando Valley starting the first Wednesday of every month in the next 3 months. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up that Scott Curry and Joanne O'Brien are going to be doing the first one. And so I encourage you, if you know people in the East Valley, and then of course in the West Valley, we have the Vaziris that have their market party. So lots of stuff is going on. And wherever you are, you definitely want to get people putting their calendar together for these events. So they have a lot of different things on their calendar that they can talk to their friends and different people about. And Anna's going to be doing our regional here in SoCal, which is pretty exciting. And then, of course, St. Louis, if you haven't made your plans, please do, because I think this is going to be one of those off-the-charts moments in our business and in our company. And I really, really encourage you guys to act as if you feel like this isn't going to be valuable to you, please talk to people about it, because honestly, once you go, you're never not going to want to go. It is absolutely a wonderful event. And of course, Epic is going to have a couple of breakout sessions for us, for our team. May 1st is our wellness launch, and there's a lot of different things coming out about the mitochondria. I think I said that right. In fact, I got a text last night about it. Somebody was on my team was telling me that their daughter suffers from something to do with that, mitochondria, and she is super excited about this supplement. So, can't wait. Start, talking to your talking to your people. Before I bring on Teresa Walbrink, I just wanted to say that a very short message about our purge. Our purge happened yesterday. I am so excited about this purge. I'm so excited to be able to look at my organization and know that everybody in there is, you know, willing, is participating, is part of the team. And it really, really energized me yesterday. It really made me excited about what I wanted to do with the team and how I wanted to move forward. And so today, you know, it's not inventory day, but today's a day to plan. Today's a day to look at your organization and feel pretty excited about where you are and where you get to begin again, especially with what's happening with this company in our health and wellness. And so I am super excited about that. And of course, just want to remind you guys about being in week 3 and what we're doing to get everybody 3 or free qualified and get our Class A's and our brand partners. And I know Teresa's going to talk a little bit about that. So I wanted to very quickly here get myself out of the way. You got all my announcements. Thank you so much for being patient. And Teresa is our leader. She is out of Orange County. I'm going to let her tell her story, but she's an awesome leader. She is somebody that we've gotten to know her and her husband over the last 5 years, watched her grow this team and help so many people along the way. And I'm just thrilled to death to have her share with us today. Thank you so much, Teresa, and take it away.
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. I don't have slides, but I kind of look like that picture, sort of, in a way. I did put lipstick on so that I would at least look somewhat decent at this time in the morning. But you guys, I am so happy to be here, and I will go through my story very briefly, just for those of you that don't know. But I was actually introduced to this product, let's see, a little over 5 years ago. And I was at a birthday party, and we were sitting around the table, and my girlfriend was opening up her gifts, and my other girlfriend had given her a bottle of the nighttime treatment. And so we all asked what it was, because no one had ever heard of Nerium. And she said, it's a brand new product, and it gets rid of wrinkles. So every woman, of course, stopped and turned and went, tell us more. Oh my gosh. And she said, I don't know anymore. All I know is that it's supposed to be an unbelievable product, and if we don't like it, we can get our money back. And I was like, okay, I want to know more. I want to see a product that can do that and get our, you know, if I don't like it, I can get my money back. So I went to a market party. And as Robin had talked about, and certainly Annie went over a lot of the market parties, that's what we had. We had market parties. And so I went to a market party and heard about the product. And I heard about the science, and I heard that it was an accidental discovery, and I heard that they had clinical studies. And the business part, I really didn't pay attention to. To be honest with you, I don't even know what the business part was. All I know is that they talked about this product that had these clinical studies, and they showed a few, not even really before and after pictures. What they showed were the people in the studies and the little lines back in the day, you know, that they had on their face from ST&T Research. And so I came home and I told my husband, Hal, I said, oh my gosh, honey, I go, you know, this product has clinical studies on it. I said, would you go take a listen? I want to know if you hear what I heard. And he said he would. And for me, that was important, because for the last 23 years, Hal and I have owned a medical product development company. So I know you can't make up a clinical study. It's hard data, and it's not subjective. So he went and took a listen and came home and did what Hal does, and he did research till about 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning. My background is fitness and nutrition. I have 5 children, his, mine, and ours. I don't recommend that for the lighthearted, but 23 years, it's worked. Praise God, thank you. And so I was getting up early to go work out. I had run a boot camp, and you know, couldn't really do that anymore with the kids, trying to get them back and forth when Hal was traveling. But when I got up, he was going to bed, and he said, honey, I think we need to get involved with this business. Now, you guys, I had never seen the product, tried the product. Neither of us had ever had an experience with it. And I was kind of like, okay, I mean, I was really looking for something for my face, not for a business. But he saw something I didn't see. He saw that there was a patent pending, okay, that we now have on our NAE8, and he saw the clinical studies that showed that the product works basically about 500 times more effectively than anything else out there in the market. Okay, the patent was the big thing for him. I mean, obviously the product working, but then the patent was the big thing. He said, Teresa, look, we know that the product works. That's not in question. What we don't know is if the company works. Let's give it a shot. Worst case, we have a write-off. And I'm so grateful that he did, because we've been very, very blessed to be a very small part of a very big change in a lot of people's lives. And you guys, I think what's really important to note here is that we had no idea if this was going to work. I had no idea what I was doing. I've never been in relationship marketing. I actually took Juice Plus, a product. I still take it. That might change after May 1st. But I do take the product, and I never built my business. I just kind of was in the co-op and, had friends and loved the product. So I think it's important to know that you can do this business without knowing how to do a business, because we have steps that teach you. And now especially do we have steps that teach you. Before, we didn't really know it. We were learning. We were pioneers. We're still pioneers. Now we're pioneers in the wellness. But I am thrilled beyond belief, because mitochondria, this product that we have, the Youth Factor, is right up my alley. This is exactly the stuff that I love, and the products that I get excited about. If someone said, "Are you passionate about skincare?" I'd be like, "Not really." Are you passionate about health and wellness? Absolutely, 100%. Are you passionate about helping others realize their hopes and their goals and their dreams? Absolutely, 100%. So Annie talked about the purge, and I want to read to you what the definition of purge means. To rid whatever is impure or undesirable, to cleanse and to purify. Okay, so I do agree with Annie. We need to call those people on our team that are left, because guess what? It's kind of like it's a facade. If we had a certain amount of people in our organization, and then yesterday that number went down. Well, that's the reality. David Bird already says, start where you are, not where you want to be. So this is where we are. This is where we are right now, and that's important. And those people that were in our system that did not want to do anything, that's kind of dead weight. You can't push a string uphill. It's much easier to give birth than to raise from the dead. Okay, you can. I know one person that did that, and we just celebrated him, but that's a whole nother thing. Okay, so we need to remind people when we're calling them, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We had our purge. You're still in the system. Tell me, what would you like to do with Miriam? How can I help you get your product for free?" If they're not getting it for free, remind them of their why. And if you don't know what their why is, ask them, what was it about Miriam that you were attracted to when you first came into this business? And how can I help you to get what it is that you want to get out of this business? You guys, I'm going to give you my number before we leave, so please make sure you get a pen and a paper. I am part of your support team, and I am here to help you. I want to help each and every one of you grow and to build this business, because what we have in front of us is going to make what we've done thus far look pale in comparison. So we are starting anew, okay? We are starting anew with who we have in our business. We are starting anew with new products that are coming out, and we are really moving forward. If you want something different than what you currently have right now, each and every one of us on this Zoom, then guess what? We have to be willing to do something different than what we're currently doing, myself included. Okay, we have our 10 core, we have everything, we have all of the tools available to us. We just have to be intentional about using those tools. Which brings me to this, our David Bird planner. Mine's red because I'm David's favorite. And so I have a red one. And I lost my black one so many times that I decided to get a different cover. So that's what I did. I have a red cover. But you guys, I use that every single day. I use that on who I'm going to call. I use that on what I'm going to do. You know what? If we plan our day, you can't plan 100% of your day, but if you plan about 60% of your day, 40 to 50% of that will happen. And then the rest, hey, life's just going to happen. Life's going to happen, but we need to be intentional about what it is that we want to do. We need to be intentional about why we are doing it. Okay, so it's super important to go that extra little bit. I love this quote. Go that extra mile that failures refuse to travel. It is far better to be exhausted from success than to be rested from failure. So I would just encourage you, if you have some time that is open, that you fill that time up with something that is productive, whether it be doing your personal development. I am so about affirmations. Diane, if you could put yourself on mute, I think that.
So sorry.
Thank you. So, we need to be mindful of those affirmations. Some of them that I read are sharp and ambitious people are calling me daily to join my Nerium business. I attract strong, self-motivated, positive, team-playing leaders that live within 30 miles of my home that are going to build this business with or without me. And they are coming to me effortlessly as I speak this. And I will be sure to give God all of the honor and all of the glory. Okay, those are things that I say. I say things that my brain is on fire. I know exactly, and I can recall and remember all things. We have to speak these things over ourselves. And so to do your affirmations, to read your 10 pages of a good book and 15 minutes of an audio, I think are super important. And then that's going to get us in the right mindset to do the things that we need to do. Okay, 3-year free. If you are not 3-year free, let's work hard to get you 3-year free. There's super easy ways to do it. You don't have to have a party. A party is the best way, but how about inviting a few people to coffee? And then what you do, I know someone had said, how late can you call? Well, I would just text people. I would text 3 of your support team at the same time, not just 1. 3 of your support team. Hey, I'm doing some calls, or hey, I've got to sit down. Or, hey, I'm going to have a couple people over to my house and I'd love to have you close it out. 3 people, you text them and ask them if they would be available to help you. Now, I leave my phone downstairs. That's what I choose to do. So I leave my phone downstairs, and because I have people, from one end to the other end, and then in other countries, and I don't want my phone dinging all night. So you can text me at any point and ask me. And if I don't get back with you right away, you'll know that I will at some point. Okay, because I leave it downstairs. But get yourself 3-year free. Go into your back office and figure out if you're NLC qualified. And if those points don't line up with what you think, then send an email. Hey, my points aren't exactly what I think. This is what I think they should be. But how about NLC? And guess what? If you missed last month, you get to go again this month. Okay? I love what Annie said. This is part of what I do every day. Act as if. Act as if you're NLC qualified. Act as if it's raining brand partners and PCs and they're just raining out of the sky. Act as if you are going to come in contact with someone that is going to come to you and want to join your business. Act as if you've already made it to the level that you want to be, and just keep doing the activity that it takes, to get there and to sustain that. You guys, it's super, super important that we are intentional about what it is that we do. It's super important that we act successful, because successful people are willing to do what unsuccessful people are not. Act as if we have 10 Class A prospects. A Class A prospect is someone that you've talked to about the business, that has shown some interest. They could even go, okay, let me take a look at that. And they are less than 60 days old. And then keep that list of Class A prospects in your David Bird planner and follow up with them and drip on them and send them information. Okay, I use Fort Knox in a box, and I'm actually a little behind. I've got to write some of my cards because I've got, paper. How many of you have paper everywhere with people's names and numbers? I mean, it's like we're like, oh my gosh, put them all in one place, and then just start with your index cards and just start writing an index card. And make that index card. What did you send them? How did that work? What is the next step to take them on? And if you don't know the next step, call some of your support team and ask us. You guys, this is one thing I'm going to say to you. If you do not reach up and out to me, I might not be able to reach down. There's so many people that we have on our teams, and we want to help you. But please, please reach out. I'm never too busy. Okay, I might not be able to do it right then, but we are never too busy. So do not think that Robert and Annie are too busy, that Robin's too busy, that Karen is too busy, that I am too busy, that Lisa, there's so many leaders on this line, you guys. Just reach out and ask that you actually, hey, can you do this for me? Okay, so 3, you're free. Again, important. I'm going to go back over that again. We all need to be getting our product for free. NLC, do what it takes to get NLC qualified. And please, please, please look at what the qualifications are to go on the trip. It's not just getting 5 points. It's getting 5 points and having 6 brand partners, okay, or premier customers. And look for those Class A prospects. You know, private conference calls, those are great. Okay, get maybe 1 or 2 people on a private conference call, or 1 person, and it's a 10-minute call. Oh my gosh, I'd just love for you to hear, you know, my friend's story. She's been really successful in the business. I'd love for you to hear my friend's story. You know, he's in mortgage and he's done great in this business, very successful. Just 10 minutes of your time. I'd love for you to, you know, take a listen. You guys, we have to do the things that might make us a little uncomfortable at first, so that we can have what it is that we want later. But if we are not intentional about what we're doing, we cannot stand there and say, Miriam, God, fall upon me, bring me these people. It's just going to happen. We still have to walk the walk. Now we can speak it into existence. We can speak it, you know, hourly. For those of you that listen to Anna, she goes over her goals, or was going over her goals every hour. She would set her alarm. And she would say, strong and ambitious people are calling me daily to join my network marketing business, whatever, you know, whatever her affirmation was at the time. And guess what? She got a team of people, and they appeared because we speak it into existence. And so I want you to know that I am here to help you. I am so, so excited, you guys. It's like we are starting brand new. We've had our purge. So now our teams are where the ones that are working are there. We've got a product coming out May 1st. It's a space that's bigger than our dermal space. We've done $2 billion in the dermal area along with our EHT, and that's 25% of the market. We are now moving into the health and wellness space. That's 35% of the market. We have some slides. I don't know if Annie has those. I'll share them with her, that were at our Epic that Amber went over. The slides that talked about, you know, the millennials and how they are into health and wellness, and how they actually view that more importantly than family and friends, which is not the most positive. However, we can use it for a positive thing right now when we're launching our new products. And you guys, you don't have to know really about the product other than, oh my gosh, it repairs the cells. It repairs your body on a cellular level. That's all you need to know. Here, let me send you some information. So here's my number. Everyone got your pen and paper? Teresa Walbrink, 949-697-8281. 949-697-8281. I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to help you guys realize your hopes and your goals and your dreams. And I thank you so much for this time, and be blessed today and be a blessing. Thanks so much, you guys. Back to you, Annie.
Thank you so much, Teresa. Well, you went over a lot of stuff that I really, really think was amazing reminders for all of us. In, you know, we're in the 3rd week here of our month, and we have such a huge opportunity, and everything that Teresa talked about is exactly what we all need to be doing and be reminded of doing. But the best thing is that, you know, it reminds me of the fact that this is a very inclusive group. And Teresa has given her number to each and every one of you to say, basically, utilize this. And the reason why she's doing that is because she knows that the more you utilize her as a 3-way call, or her to help you maybe look at things a different way, or maybe help you with a question, you're going to grow, and you're going to build, and you're going to move forward. And that's what this is really all about, right? So I really love that, the transparency. I love the honesty of what this is all about for all of us. And I so appreciate her time and effort this morning to share that with us, because you know, it's a great reminder, right, of what we want to do. So is there anybody that has any questions or comments that they'd like to ask Teresa, or just kind of say to the group? Are you all just mesmerized right now?
It's good stuff, Teresa. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks, Randy.
Okay, well.
One question, Teresa.
Hi.
This is April Sellers.
Good morning.
Go ahead, you go for it.
In the past, you've been able to host a Miriam University on the first Monday of the month. Will you be able to do that this coming month?
Yes, Carla, thank you for saying that. I actually meant to announce that. So May 1st at my house, I live on the border of Laguna Beach and Laguna Niguel, okay, and Dana Point, so that little area there. May 1st, I am hosting Miriam U. I do that once a month, the first Monday typically of the month, unless we're traveling somewhere. And we're having a big party here on May 1st because we will be announcing, obviously, first, we'll have our I don't know if it's going to be, I think we're going to launch our Miriam TV, but we're also going to be, or Miriam channel, excuse me, but we're also going to be announcing our product. And so 6 o'clock is a potluck, and 7 o'clock we start Miriam U. And so you just bring a dish to share. It's great because it encompasses a lot of people. We have people from San Diego, from Temecula, from the Valley. Everyone is welcome. The only thing I ask is that you please make sure and let me know that you're coming so I can put your name at the gate. We have a new sheriff in town, and so we're changing the gate, the way that works. So I need to just let them know that you're going to be coming in. Would love to have you guys. It's really a great time to have community with like-minded people, and you might be able to meet someone that you didn't know, and they live somewhat close to you, and just it gives you other options and resources. So Carla, thank you for reminding me. Yes, May 1st, everyone is welcome. Robin, I think you need to fly in.
I think you should do Facebook.
I was just going to say, hey, Teresa, can I come?
Absolutely. What should I do, Annie?
You got to do Facebook Live.
Well, you know what? So what we do is after we watch it, and that's another thing, that's we zoom in. For those of you that want to zoom in after, so we typically start 7:15. We start the Miriam U, and then I turn on my Zoom. Okay, and I can give you guys that number too if you want. And so my Zoom is 949-697-8280. So it's just like my cell, but it's got a 0 rather than a 1. And so that way everyone can watch it themselves. And then we, because of the way that it sits, I project it up on our wall. And so it's kind of hard to watch it together, but you guys can watch it. And who knows, maybe I can get my technical support over here to help me with that if someone wants to watch it with us. But I'm more than happy to have all of you. Just need to make sure that I know who's coming.
That's awesome. That's great. All right, you guys. Well, today is Tuesday. We've got a great week ahead of us. Super excited about all of the energy in the group. And please do us and you a favor and take this energy and excitement and all of these tools to your team, because since the purge, you can take a look at your organization and see a real team of people that want to be here and want to grow, and they need you, and they need your help, and they need your tools, and they need your excitement and enthusiasm. So thank you, Teresa, again for everything today. We really appreciate your time and energy, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day.
Bye, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Teresa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annie.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Teresa.